Hello guys, welcome to the Unspoken Truth. My name is Leila Sombwana and joining me today is
Rita Karaoke
and Michelle Kanyeki.
So today guys, we are going to talk about the graduation going wrong. We had a lot of alleged stuffs that were happening, but at first let's talk about the memorable stuff you had in Daystar.
Memorable in terms of?
Let's say, the orientation, how the orientation was planned, the cultural stuff, like what made it stand out?
Personally, I wouldn't say much about orientation because I came here like a month later. So I missed it all. But I was okay because I don't like that attention. So I was fine with it. How about you?
For me, I'll talk about Culture Week, and it was really fun, especially the color fest. We got to throw colors at each other.
The liquid or the powder?
The powder. And by the time I was there to film personally. I was there for content creation. So I thought that the cameraman is never touched, that was the biggest lie ever. Hey, by the time I was coming out of the color fest, I looked like I'd just done witchcraft. Like
LGBTQ.
Yeah, like children were staring at me and being like,
Who that?
What happened? People are like, are you doing witchcraft? Like, are you okay? Yeah, it was a sight to behold. And I was wondering why people staring at me, not knowing that from head to toe.
You hadn't seen yourself.
Yeah, guys, don't ever put colors on your clothes. They don't get out that easily. Yeah. So
Bye,
it was
Jake.
fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so for me personally, I'll talk about the orientation stuff, and I really love how they plan the orientation stuff, because the moment I came here, I didn't know anyone. So they had this situation where they find parents for you, like students who have studied here for almost 2 years, 3 years, for the years, So they choose those students. They're like 5 or 6 or a lot of students they choose, and then when you're going to you're going to get registered and everything, they tell you, now this is your parent. So for me, I got a lady known as June Wangare. She was taking computer science and she was nice with us. So we were almost like 6 people, and we were told, okay, I'm your parent, and you guys, we are going to be a family here. So in case you want me to show you the direction of the school, you don't know where the toilet is, you don't know where the classes are, then I'm going to guide you. So I felt like in that way, because up until now, those friends, I still have one who I still stay in contact with, and she actually became my friend here in school. So I feel like how they arranged the arrangement of orientation, it was best. So anyways, now we have an issue here, the graduation gone wrong, because we have had people speaking about the issues that they were facing in graduation, and like they were not okay with how the graduation management had handled the staffs there.
The 2025 one.
Yeah. So like, what have you had? Like, you guys, what have you had from your side?
I think I've had very many different stories, but mostly the one of not projecting people's photos after they had to do like whole lines almost throughout the day just to take those photos. Because you see, even when you expect that, like similar like in American universities or anywhere else, Canada, wherever, you see when people are graduating, they actually go in front there to get the certificate or whatever they are given. But I think at the very least, Daystar should have been able to project the photos of each graduate rather than making the cameraman tilt all the way to look for who's that, where is the person graduating, and then maybe your name has already gone.
Yeah, and maybe at that point they don't know who the person is. Like you might take time to stand up because you didn't get to hear your name.
And you don't even know the section.
Like Leila, and then they end up pulling up someone else, Rita's face or any other person.
Maybe I was coming from the washroom and I think it's me.
Yeah, so it's somehow made it seem like it wasn't handled well, like in a professional
I think I will be very pissed by that, by the way. After I've worked that hard for that degree, ain't no way. Put my picture up there.
And I think what added the salt to injury was these guys paid money. Like they paid a graduation fee.
Yeah.
And a lot, I feel like the graduation went pretty fast in terms of timing. Like they were trying to like make sure everything was finishing on time, and as a result some things ended up getting cut. Like maybe they were like, these photos will take too long, we need to quick speed it up. Yeah, we need to speed it up, right? So but I still feel like these people paid a lot of money, especially PhD guys.
They did.
Yeah, so, you know, the higher you go, the more money you pay for your graduation fee. So at least a picture would have been nice, because those lines were long for taking photos. Like even the photographers were tired, you know, like at least let the work that you've labored for, you know, be seen. Yeah.
You actually work hard for 4 years, you making sure that I need to do this assignment on time, this lecturer, this and this, you know, like you need to work on yourself, like
whatnot.
And then now comes to the graduation, like things just go in a horrible way.
Get your plug and leave.
Yeah. And I also heard that there were some people like doing degree and they didn't get their capes. Okay, they had the gowns but they didn't get their capes. And at this point, like if you think about it, parents have paid for those gowns for you to have them. It's like, oh, this is my day. I need to enjoy the struggle that I work hard for all those 4 years, you know. Apart from that, also people are also complaining in terms of clearance. So the management, I think they made sure that, okay, it was 3,000 students who are graduating. And then here comes other students. They're like, I'm done with my studies. Now you need to clear me. And after being cleared, people, they don't have gowns. So like the clothes, they're out of stock. So these people, like, they had to wait for their gowns to be made. And remember, it's like a week to your graduation. So even the gowns were not well tailored, you know. And this is your day. You're wearing a gown, it's not tailored well, you don't have a cape, you know, it's just miserable. Yeah, so I feel like they should find a way in correcting those stuffs. Yeah.
Clearance, and even the graduation dinner, it was optional. Yeah. I think that's the best part about that. It was optional. It was
real,
quite pricey also.
Was it 4,000?
5,000.
Hey!
It was 5,000. Yeah. So I'm glad that it was optional, because not everyone can afford to like go for that dinner. But the approach toward the dinner was a bit like, plans kept changing in terms of outfit coordination, in terms of just a lot of logistics were very iffy, and a lot of people that group was full of very angry students.
You know, it makes you wonder, this committee, I think that's the purpose of a committee. So when you're not even organized, it looks very, how do I say, it's not appealing even for as like for the face of the school. Because why are you telling people today wear green, and then you send another email, you know, you've decided on black and gold, you know, throw away that green dress, buy another one. It's not giving.
And also the fact that I had also each and every student, they actually get 5 tickets. So you get to invite 5 people during your graduation. And in those 5 tickets, we have 2 tickets of which students, you like invite people to sit inside the tent. And then 3 who have come to supported you, they sit outside. But there was no security. And there were other people who are coming with 5 people, all of them taking them inside. So when you come late and then you're like, I have 2 tickets, let's say for my parents, of which I want to sit with them inside, but now there's no space. Because those who are supposed to sit outside have actually occupied for the space people who are supposed to sit inside. So I think they should sit down and listen to students. Yeah, because it's like a PR, you know, when students keep on saying that, oh, the graduation wasn't done that good, you know, it's like you are ruining your, what can I say, the name of the school, you know, because if I was to tell someone, or if I was to advise someone, you know what, Daystar is a good school, you know, but at the end of the day, they hear that.
So many stories about being disorganized and whatnot.
So
it makes you wonder.
I'll add that. Okay, so there were 2 tickets actually. One ticket was for 2 people, so it said parents, and the other one was for guests. So I also found that there were how many students? There were more than 2,000 people graduating, and well, most of them invited people. So I found that the seating was not realistically arranged in a way that would accommodate all the parents. And I think Daystar is growing. It's becoming a really big school, and you know, more and more people are graduating. So maybe expanding the tent. I know these tents are like crazy amounts of money. Like $1 million, maybe, give or take.
But they can afford it. Let's be real.
So I think that extending the tent wouldn't be a bad investment. Because like for me, let's say I want to invite my shosho ataka huko kwa jua, like atatumeka na jua ama atanyesha na mvua. No, like I want her to be comfortable and okay. And I think that's what a lot of people now, when they are taking other people's seats, that's what they were thinking, which is is kind of unfair, which is very unfair actually. Yeah. So yeah, I think in terms of seating, it would have been planned better. Yeah.
So I think that marks the end of our discussion here, and we'll be
Bottom
coming
line.
next time. And of course, we are going to discuss everything about Daystar University. So today we came about with the Daystar graduation gone wrong, and we're going to come up with various topics to discuss whatever is happening inside Daystar University. So make sure you subscribed in our YouTube at The Unspoken Truth and Instagram at The Unspoken Truth. So guys, thank you for your time.